I used to think expensive watches were better. Boy, was I wrong. Teddy Baldessari found amazing watches for under $100 that work just as good as $1,000 watches. The Time Bum proved you can still buy fun watches cheap in 2025. These watches are NASA-tested, military-tough, and look really cool. Some cost less than a new video game, but last for decades. The Casio G-Shock DW5600 went to space with astronauts. Swatch watches saved the entire Swiss watch industry. In this video, I'll show you 8 watches under $100 that made me stop caring about expensive watches. Let's discover why cheap can be awesome. Number 8. Casio F91W, the 23 legend everyone knows. The Casio F91W costs only $23, but it's super famous worldwide. Teddy Baldessari calls this a proto-G-Shock that millions of people love. It has a rectangular plastic case that won't break if you drop it. The watch has 3 buttons that control a stopwatch, alarms, and a light. If you hold the button for 5 seconds, it shows Casio on the screen as a secret Easter egg. It's water-resistant, so you can wear it in the pool without worries. The watch is so light you forget you're wearing it on your wrist. People have worn these for 20 years without them breaking even once. The battery lasts about 7 years before you need a new one. You can see the time easily because the numbers are big and clear. When it's dark, you press a button and the screen lights up green. This watch is perfect for school, sports, and playing outside all day. Kids and adults both love this watch because it's simple and works great. Some people collect different colors because they're so cheap to buy. When you want a watch that costs less than pizza but lasts forever, the F91W wins. Number 7. Timex Weekender Chronograph, the $50 stopwatch master. The Timex Weekender Chronograph costs $50 and has a built-in stopwatch for timing stuff. The modest man says this might be the best cheap chronograph you can buy. A chronograph is like having a stopwatch built into your watch face. The watch is 40mm wide, which fits most wrists without being too big. It has a date window that shows you what day of the month it is. The silver color looks nice and works with any outfit you wear. You can time races, homework sessions, or how fast you can beat video game levels. The watch uses a battery that lasts several years before needing replacement. The numbers are easy to read even when you're running around playing. You can change the strap to different colors whenever you want something new. The stopwatch has buttons on the side that start, stop, and reset the timer. People love this watch because it's useful and doesn't cost much money. The crystal covering the face is tough and won't scratch easily from normal use. When you need a practical watch with a stopwatch for under $50, the Weekender wins. Number 6. Casio Duro MDV106, the $45 dive watch beast. The Casio Duro MDV106 costs only $45, but it's a real dive watch. The modest man said he thought it cost over $200 when he first saw it. This watch can go underwater up to 660 feet, which is deeper than most pools. It has a rotating bezel that divers use to track how long they've been underwater. The watch is 44mm wide, so it looks big and tough on your wrist. You can wear it swimming, in the shower, or playing at the beach all day. The watch has a battery that lasts about 10 years before needing replacement. The numbers glow in the dark so you can see the time even at night. It comes with a rubber strap that doesn't get ruined by water or sweat. People can't believe this watch is so cheap because it looks really expensive. The date window shows you the current day of the month clearly. This watch is tougher than most watches that cost 10 times more money. When you want a real dive watch for the price of lunch money, the Duro wins. Number 5. Seiko 5 SNK809, the 100 automatic wonder. The Seiko 5 SNK809 costs $100 and it's an automatic watch with no battery. The modest man calls this possibly the best cheap automatic watch you can buy right now. An automatic watch winds itself using the movement of your arm when you wear it. The watch is 37mm wide, which is perfect for people who don't like huge watches. It has a military field watch style that looks cool with anything you wear. The crystal window is made of hardlex, which is tougher than regular glass. You can see through the back and watch all the gears moving inside. The watch keeps running for about 41 hours, even when you take it off. You can change the strap to leather, fabric, or anything you want easily. People love this watch because it's mechanical, like expensive watches, but costs way less. The numbers and hands glow green in the dark, so you can see time at night. This watch comes in black, green, blue, and cream colors to choose from. When you want a real mechanical watch for $100, the SNK809 delivers. Number 4. Orient 3-Star Automatic, the 90 Mechanical Beauty. The Orient 3-Star Automatic costs $90, and it's a beautiful mechanical watch. Hodinky found this on Amazon and couldn't believe how good it looked for the price. The dial has cool stripes that change color when light hits them different ways. The watch has a 5-link metal bracelet that feels really smooth and comfortable. It's an automatic watch, so it winds itself when you move your arm around. The watch shows both the day of the week and the date on the face. Orient is actually owned by Seiko now, so you're getting Japanese quality. The watch keeps time accurately within about 13 seconds per day, which is pretty good. The case back is see-through, so you can watch the movement working inside. People say this watch looks way more expensive than $90 when you see it. The bracelet has a flip-lock clasp that keeps the watch secure on your wrist. The power reserve lasts about 45 hours when you take it off at night. When you want a fancy-looking automatic watch for under $100, the Orient 3-star wins. Number 3. Casio AE1200, Casio Royale, the 25th World Time King. The Casio AE1200 costs only $25, but shows time in cities around the world. The time bum loves this watch and calls it the Casio Royale because it's so cool. You can see what time it is in different countries all at the same time. The watch has a digital display that's easy to read in any lighting condition. It costs less than most toys, but does more than watches costing $1,000. You can set 5 different alarms to wake up or remember important stuff. The stopwatch function helps you time races or how long tasks take. The watch has a backlight that makes the screen glow when you press a button. It's water-resistant to 100 meters, so you can swim with it no problem. The battery lasts about 10 years before you need to replace it once. People who travel love this watch because it helps track time in different countries. The watch is lightweight and comfortable enough to wear all day, every day. When you want tons of features for less than lunch money, the AE1200 dominates. Number 2. Vostok Amphibia, the $75 Russian tank watch. The Vostok Amphibia costs $75, and it's a Russian dive watch that's super tough. The Modest Man says this watch gets respect from everyone who knows about watches. This watch was made for the Russian army during the Cold War years ago. It's an automatic watch that winds itself and doesn't need any batteries ever. The watch can go underwater up to 200 meters, which is really deep for cheap watches. You can customize it with tons of different dials and hands if you want. The case is built in a smart way that makes it more water-resistant under pressure. People test this watch, and it's often more accurate than expensive watches costing thousands. The watch has 31 jewels inside, which helps it run smoothly for years. You can wind it by hand or let it wind itself when you wear it. The Amphibia has been made for decades and still looks cool and different today. Budget watch collectors and luxury watch fans both respect this Russian classic. When you want a tough dive watch with history for $75, the Amphibia wins. Number 1. G-Shock DW5600E, the $50 indestructible space watch. The G-Shock DW5600E costs $50, and it's literally indestructible in normal use. Teddy Baldessari says this is the closest watch to the original 1983 G-Shock design. NASA certified this watch for space travel so astronauts can wear it in space. It can survive being dropped, hit, or crashed without breaking at all ever. The watch is water-resistant to 200 meters, so you can swim and dive with it. The backlight illuminates the whole screen when you press the button in darkness. The battery lasts about 2 to 3 years, and replacement is super cheap. The watch is so light and small, you forget it's on your wrist. People have worn these for 20 to 30 years without them ever breaking. It has a stopwatch, timer, and alarm that all work perfectly fine. The raised edges protect the screen from getting scratched when you bump into stuff. Military people, construction workers, and kids all love this watch equally because it never breaks. The classic square design looks cool and has never gone out of style. When you want the toughest watch for $50 that NASA trusts, the G-Shock DW5600E wins absolutely.